somebody you can deeply like. But then, if, from what I understand, and I've come to realize this recently, is love is unconditional. And if there was no conditions back then and there's conditions now, I don't think I was in love because now there's conditions.
Okay, we'll get back to this subject because that's not the subject at hand. No, I'm confused. I'm going to have to ask you to repeat that several times before I get it. But, so today, one of my girlfriends wanted us to discuss the lies aspect of our podcast. And she wants to hear us discuss what were some lies that we were told in the past from our partners that we dated. How did we confront them if we found out that they lied? And did we at one point in time forgive them? And what were the lies that we actually told in our relationship? And is there such thing as lying to someone because you love them and don't want to hurt them? Well, clearly this subject is going to be dedicated to me because per Mr. Rodney Bailey in our previous conversation, he doesn't lie. Right.
However,
so I guess I'll be the only one carrying on this discussion along with Jerome and whomever else wants to call in.
I've been lied to. I can do that part of the conversation.
Oh, you've been lied to?
Yeah.
And you found out?
I knew from the beginning. I mean, as she was telling the lie, I'm like, oh, you're lying.
Did you... Okay, so once you had your suspicions that she was lying, were you then receive evidence or were able to confirm that, okay, yeah, that was actually a lie? Or this was all assumptions?
No, it was a lie. I didn't need to confirm it. It was a lie.
How do you know that?
Because, I mean, it was a lie. It was a lie.
Now, you saying that, I totally get it, because sometimes you can just tell when somebody's lying, but for me, like, I could see a man saying, well, how do you know he was lying? Did you get evidence? Oh, that was all in your head. You were insecure. Blah, 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 blah. Boo-la-ga-la. Like...
Okay, so
that's why those are the reasons why I'm asking those questions, because I get what you're saying, but other people listening in, they'll be like, okay, well, that's just your assumption.
Yeah, no. Okay, so on a previous episode, there was a discussion about pulling out, and that I had mastered it. So by this time, I had mastered it.
You mastered it after how many kids?
A few.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we can't want to talk about it. Anyway, so he's master pulling out.
Master pulling out.
And he has more than 3 or 4 kids.
I've got a gang of
mastered
kids.
It, though.
So, I mean, okay. So, the lie that I was told, are we at that part yet?
You get to it.
Okay, so the lie I was told is, I'm pregnant with your child.
Oh.
This is your baby. Now, by this time, my pullout game was strong. But even if it wasn't strong, we weren't doing it like that at that time.
I feel like I need some lotion. Keep talking.
So she's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, how convenient you turned up missing, a couple of weekends ago, and you got all these excuses, and now all of a sudden you're pregnant.
That's what you said?
Well, that's what I said. I mean, I know the last time we had sex, and I know, what I did during that process, and there's no premature, not as much as I, so that wasn't happening. So yeah, it was a lie when it came out of her mouth.
You was what?
That was a lie when it came out of her mouth. Okay,
so you were able to confirm she was lying because obviously no kid came.
Well, no, I mean, she lied. She lied for years.
I was ashy, guys. Sorry.
So she finally came out and said, yeah, I was lying. And I was like, yeah, I knew. Oh,
okay, so that was the only lie.
Well, that's the one that comes to mind right now.
So, and you said you never told lies.
No, that's the lie I was told. Told to me.
But you don't lie. So
well, I feel like if you ask me a question, do I look good in this? And I'll be honest.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. I actually remember, well, you may say it wasn't a lie, you just didn't tell the truth.
Didn't tell the truth? A lie? Sounds like the same thing.
But remember when you were over here, you and my other friend that I was really cool with, and I was doing a cooking segment for Recipe and Lingerie, and your girl at the time, we were going live. Remember that?
Okay.
We were live streaming.
You were in the
session,
kitchen cooking, right?
And she popped in and found you, and she was like, I thought you was at work.
Well, no, I didn't lie, because when I told her I was at work, I was at work.
Oh. So when she found out you weren't at work, and she saw that
you were at my house. How you going to stalk somebody from work to the house to make sure they get there. Now, how she found us
but you were at
on
my house.
A live podcast that was done maybe
Instagram
30
live,
minutes.
Actually. It was
30
Instagram
minutes
live.
later is amazing. That's to be applauded. That's a skill there. Should be a bounty.
So how did you get out of that live when you
get
told
out of
it?
that lie? I didn't lie. I said when I told you I was there at work, I was there at work.
Okay. And did you make her feel like that's where you're going to be staying?
No, I don't know what people assume is going to happen next. I tell you what I tell you. I remember what I tell you, and then I move on.
I'm going to keep this little piece of paper because this light is going to have me sweating. And I forever get hot. Okay. So like I said, you know what? Let's call Jerome. Before I go into my whole story of all the lies I've been told and all the lies I can't say all the lies I've told. I have told a few, but I won't say a lot because in a relationship, I don't really lie. I tend not to lie.
Tend? That's not 100%.
Well, yeah. I'm not 100% truthful. That's why I said I tend not to lie.
But why not?
Why not what?
100% truthful. You ask me a question, I'm going to give you the answer.
It depends on the situation. I don't like lie about dumb shit. It's not like, oh, yeah, I'm going to dinner with Suzanne when I'm really there with Rodney. Like, I'm not doing those type of lies. But shoot, I always wanted to do my Bluetooth when I call people, but it doesn't matter because you can hear them well. All right, Jerome, you up? You better answer your phone because you've been getting on me about not calling you to be a part of this podcast. So I swear to God, if I call you and you don't answer, we fighting. So I hope you're watching. Jerome and I used to date when we were in like junior high school.
Did you really?
Yeah. He was like my junior high school boyfriend. Wait, did we date or was it like for a second or two?
Y'all went together?
Yo.
Jerome.
That's my name.
What's up?
What's going on? Hey.
Hold up, can everybody hear him?
What's the topic?
Well, the topic is about lies. I thought you was just tuning in. You just logged off?
I was cooking on the grill at the same time.
Oh, okay. Do you want us to call you back?
Yeah, what's the topic though? Tell me the topic again.
It's about lies. One of my friends wanted us to talk about lies that we've told in our relationships, lies that was told to...
Yeah. That's a good one.
Lies that was told to us, and is there such thing as lying because you don't want to hurt somebody because you love them?
Yeah, okay, I got it 100%. All right, yeah, call me back in like 30 minutes.
Okay, cool. Bye. All right, so what happened?
I don't understand how you could lie to somebody to save their feelings. If they asked you a question, it would hurt them to find out you lied about it. So to avoid hurting them later, tell the truth now.
I agree, but not everybody thinks like that. So, let me try to think about a lie that I was actually told. I was told several, but one of the main lies I used to get all the time from my ex that I dated when I don't remember how old I was.
What's his code name?
I don't really talk about him that much, so I don't even know if you know.
Have we spoken about him?
Yeah, we did.
What's his code name?
It's the one that I told you I really wasn't attracted to, and he kind of wore me down.
Oh.
And you was like, that works?
I'm just trying to wear somebody out. Hey, date me. No? How about now? You want to date me? No? You want to date me now?
Anyway.
Can't see how that works.
So he was totally not my type. Wore me down. Eventually decided to date him. And throughout the process of us dating, when he wanted to cheat, one of the things he used to lie about was being too intoxicated to drive home, because eventually he started living with me. Those overnights actually turned into him living with me. So there were times when he didn't want to come home, and where he used to where he used to work was the same city that his mom lived in, and pretty much the same city he grew up in and hung out, so he had a lot of friends and family there. So at times when he wanted to cheat, he will lie and say, I drank too much, so I can't drive home tonight. And I used to be like, oh, okay. A bunch of bullshit. I really didn't say, oh, okay, but, you know, I was like, oh, okay.
You got his number?
No, I don't have his number. That man is married and long gone, and I don't give a goddamn. But I'm just saying, like, that's another lie. And I was able to confirm that he lied, which is why I asked you, were you able to confirm his lie? Because I actually drove to his mama's house.
Sounds a little
that
stalker.
Was in my not sound a little stalker. I was a stalker. I was a stalker. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Oh
in my 20s, I did a lot of dumb shit. I'm 40 now. I have no problem admitting it.
40?
Yeah. I'm 40 now. I have no problem admitting it. We're dating, and I feel like you're lying to me. I'm going to confirm if it's a lie. That way, when I see you when I approach you and confront you about the lie, you can't tell me that I was delusional. It was all in my head. I told you what I told you, and that's where I was. And I'll be like, oh, so what time did you say you was at your mom's house? At 11:41? Oh, because here's a picture at 11:30. At 12.
Exhibit A. Got you on videotape
at
at Burger King, son.
Here's a picture in front of your mama's house. Here's a picture of the side of your mama's house. And your car was nowhere to be found. You wanna try this lie again? Anyway, that was one of the lies. I'm trying to remember a lie I've told. Oh, I do know. I remember a lie I told. Okay, so I wasn't in a relationship with this person. We were just dating.
So I lied to them.
Well, let me explain.
Okay, got it.
So, I was dating two people at the same time, which is totally fine, right? Because we're not exclusive.
Right, exactly.
I was dating two people at the same time. One I knew longer than the other, obviously, because the one I was dating before the one I lied to, we were dating for like several months. So, obviously, we became intimate, blah, blah, blah.
I love this story, don't I?
So the one I met after, we obviously started dating along the same time I was dating the first one, and the relationship started progressing towards the intimate part, and I really wasn't ready for that because I was already intimate with the first person, and I'm not comfortable being intimate with two people at the same time because if shit ever hit the fan, I want to be able to dial one number and one number only, right? That has always been my motto. So,
it's a good motto.
In order for me to not sleep with the second person, because he just couldn't understand why we didn't want to be intimate with him. And then when that conversation comes up or when he tried, I'd be like, oh. So I told him, which it wasn't a lie. I just...
It's kind of a lie.
No, because the truth of the matter is I was fasting, but I just extended it.
Right.
Because when I met him, my fast was becoming to be over.
And hold up, what encompasses this fast? What's this fast
Okay,
about?
so first off, every year I fast for 6 months. I come up with different things to fast from. In the past, I've fasted from red meat. I've incorporated no dairy. Whatever I feel that I wanted to fast from, I fast. So that particular year, I think I fasted from no alcohol and sex for 6 months. Yeah, I know. I did it. So when I met the first person, I was off that fast. And then obviously once we started dating, things got, interesting or whatever. And we started whatever.
Right.
So when I met the second person, I kind of like...
Oh, I'm fasting.
Lied and said that I'm still in that fast. So when the sex subject came up, I was like, yeah, no, I'm still fasting. I'm not ready for that yet. So that was a lie I told because I didn't want to say, well, I'm dating somebody else and I'm intimate with him, so I don't want to be intimate with you at the time. He would be like, what? Get out of here. So that was a lie, and it worked perfectly. And I didn't see any harm in that. So, and to me, I feel like it was the right thing to do because I just, like I said, I'm not comfortable being intimate with two people at the same time. So, you felt that was wrong?
The whole not being intimate with two different people?
No, just the whole fact that I lied. You think I should have said to him, well, I'm not interested in having sex with you at the moment?
Well, technically, it was none of his business who else you were dating. So, I mean, you did tell a lie. Why don't you just say no?
No, what?
You're not getting it right now. Just be cool.
Well,
you'll get some later.
How long can I possibly say that
for? A date or two.
Because then he'll start saying, well, tell the story of the store manager. Oh, yes! My cousin is good. He remembers everything. Okay, so another lie was I was dating this guy. He was such an idiot. He literally lived like 5 minutes away from me. And you know, female ladies, you know when you're upset, if somebody lived 5 minutes away from you, you can get there in 1 minute when you're mad, right? Right. So, fast forward to the lie. When we met each other, he made it seem like he was so extremely busy. Mind you, he was the one that wanted to be in a relationship with me. He was pressing me to be in a relationship, and I was like, why? Let's just continue dating like oh, no, I really like you, don't like me, blah, 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 blah. So, convinced me to be in a relationship with him. So I was like, okay, fine.
In your 20s?
No, I'm ashamed to admit that it's my late 30s.
Really?
Yeah. So I did like him. So
right.
It wasn't like I didn't like him and I didn't want to be with him. I just
wasn't
ready.
Said, all right, fine, I'll be your girl. He wore you down? In your 30s?
I wouldn't necessarily say wear me down because it's not that I wasn't interested in him and I wasn't interested in being in a relationship. I just felt like it was too soon. I wanted to take my time.
But you gave in.
But he wanted to rush into it, which was weird because I'm like, isn't it normally the woman who wants the relationship and the guy is the one like, no, I'm not ready. I do think like a dude. But so I was the one that was like, no, I'm not ready. I'm ready. And then I said to him, in all fairness, because I know when I meet someone for the first time, if we just start dating, I'm not stupid. I know that there are other people that you are currently speaking to or may be, intimate with. You might have a booty call, a baby mama that lingers in and out. Like, whatever the case may be, I'm not stupid. So I said to him, I said, listen.
So you're saying everybody that you meet, you think, okay, you're already in something?
Well, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, I would like to think that you're not just sitting there waiting for me to come along.
Well, no, I might have been busy with work and in my own personal life and personal
whatever
growth.
The case may be, I said to him, you may have a situation or you may not. I said, before we venture into being in an exclusive relationship, take 30 days.
Wow. That's wow.
I'm a fair person.
Yo, that's fucking fair, yo. Go ahead and finish knocking them off.
Yeah.
Get it out of your system.
Hello.
Yo, that should be a rule. Everybody should do it. Oh my God. Look.
I was like, okay, you want to venture into this relationship. Cool. I'm sure you have, loose baggages to take care of. Take 30 days. Clean that up. Whatever you want to do. Knock it down a couple of times. Start preparing however you're going to leave that alone. Whatever. Take 30 days and handle that. So when we become exclusive, you can't give me no bullshit stories, right?
That's a great idea.
I thought that was fair.
We should patent that.
Right. So, of course, typical response. I don't need no 30 days. I ain't seen nobody else but you. You're the one I want to be with. So I'm like, when he first said that to me, I was like, no, seriously, I really think you need to think about it. I think fast forward 2 weeks, conversation came back up again, and I'm like, okay, he must really be interested in being in an exclusive relationship with me because here he is again talking about it. So I was like, you know what? Fine. I like him. We were the same sign. Foolish me thinking just because I'm an Aquarius and he's an Aquarius, we were going to be a match made in heaven because I actually think I'm the bomb when it comes to like dating and all that stuff. But that's just me. I'm being biased, obviously. So I'm like, and we were born on the same day. I was like, Jesus, if this is not a sign, it's a sign. Long story short, please. He was one of the worst person I ever dated. So fast forward to the lie. We were dating, but he could never seem to make time to us to really spend together. So I'm like, okay. And his thing was, I'm working. They got me working all these hours. And I'm like, dude, you work for freaking Home Depot. Like, how much hours could you possibly put in as a manager? And then he tried to make it seem like he was working like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Can we call him?
No, heck no, I don't want to call that fool. So So I found out that, that is possible. You can be working at 2 o'clock in the morning because they have people that's coming in and stocking, whatever the case may be. But the lie just came so frequently, it just wasn't making sense to me. And I was like, this dude is up to something.
So I'm gonna stock his ass because now I got a red flag.
Yeah, because what you're not going to do is continuously lie to me. You're not going to pull me along and play me out for 2-3 years, and then later on I find out you got another woman and here I am possibly pregnant with your baby. I'm not doing all that. Let me know what the bullshit is up front so I can hit you with the deuces.
So 2 weeks later, he said it again. You're like, okay, let's do it.
Right. We became exclusive.
Working all the time, and then...
Working all the time. So I'm like, how you want to be with someone, but you're not making time to see them?
Before y'all went exclusive, did he have time for you then?
Yes and no. Before we weren't exclusive, it didn't matter to me because I really wasn't trying to see him. Okay, so I'm kind of weird. I'm not one of those girls that's really, really needy. I don't have to see my man every day. I don't have to talk to him 3-4 hours a day. Like, we can text each other in the morning, throughout the day. I can see you maybe twice a week and I'm cool, right? So at the beginning, that's how the relationship was. It was, we saw each other, but to me it was fine because when I date. You're not the only person I'm dating. So I may see you once or twice a week and that may be fine, but when I'm in a relationship, that once or twice a week, I probably want to bump it up a little bit to 3 times a week, right? So I just became suspicious and I was like, something ain't right. I started catching him in little things. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure this shit out.
Let me follow.
I'm gonna figure this shit out. So one day, I was like, okay. I was like, I really feel like he's seeing somebody else. And this is the part that was gonna piss me off because I was like, I gave this nigga the opportunity to take 30 days and he decided he did not want to utilize it, right? So I was like, I'm gonna figure this shit out. So I came up with something creative. Mind you, keep in mind, he lives 5 minutes away from my house. So I texted him one day and I said, hey babe, good morning. I'm on my way to the post office because he lived literally right around the house, the corner from the post office. I was like, I'm on my way to the post office. If you're home, I'm gonna stop by. Unbeknownst to him, I sent that text message a street away from his house.
Damn. You don't fuck around.
Because I said to myself, if he's doing something, whoever is in that house is going to come running out in 20 minutes when he sees this text message. Because he knows I'm that type of person, like, we're in a relationship, I'm going to pop up. Because if I tell you I'm going to come by, obviously I'm going to come by. Honey, when I tell you my suspicions was correct, within 20 minutes, old girl came flying out of the house. And the same time she's running across the street to jump in her car, I'm speeding up the block to block him in his driveway because he's getting ready to get in his car to drive off to work, looking all rumpled. Rumpled is a word in Trinidad, means like totally unorganized. He must have just jumped up, started text message like, bitch, you gotta go, the crazy ass is coming, get up, get up. So she runs out, he runs out, hair unbrushed, sleep marks all in his face, probably drool crust on the side of his face. I pull up and I'm like, I get out my car. He's sitting in his car. I approach the car. I'm looking at him like, oh, this what we doing now? This what we doing? And he's sitting there looking all dumb. You see that facial expression you have on your face right now? That's exactly his facial expression. He's sitting there like this in the car, blank stare, no facial expression, no emotion, and just looking at me. I'm like, this what we doing? He's sitting there, I'm like, you're not going to say anything? You don't have anything to say? He was like, well, whatever I say, you're not going to believe me. What is there to believe or not believe? I saw what I saw.
No. This is my cousin.
Get the fuck out of here. So why is your cousin running out the house?
Oh, my cousin late.
Whatever.
My cousin late.
He ended up admitting it to me, and I was like, were you in the bedroom having sex with this particular person that just ran out? And he was like, yes. I said, was it worth it? No. Okay. Peace. I mean, I said a little bit more after that, but it was on some peace. And of course, he did try to contact me later on, and I was like, nah, nigga, I'm good.
So the moral of the story, what I'm hearing is, do not date a girl who lives 5 minutes away.
No, the moral of the story is if you're not ready for a relationship, don't beat somebody in the head for a relationship. And if the lady said, okay, cool, I'll entertain a relationship, take 30 days to get rid of your loose baggage, damn it, utilize those 30 days.
Yeah, everybody going forward, you should give it your, potential 30 days. Pass it on to your friends. We're going to make this a thing. It's going to make everything. It's going to even the playing field.
I thought that it was fair.
Yeah, wow, that's really fair.
If somebody said, okay, boo, I want to be with you, I'm going to marry you, we're going to do this life together, but take 30 days to clear up any of those loose baggage, I'm going to be like, bet. Especially if I like him and I want to be with him, I'm going to be like, I get to date for 30 days and no questions being asked, honey.
Knock this off for 29 days. I could break up with her on the 30th day.
There it is.
It'd be good.
There it is. If you want to knock somebody off for 30 days and not have any questions asked, why would you not want to utilize that? I was like, what a total fool. Like, you could have had me, still dated me, still knocked that chick off that was running out of your house for 30 days, and no questions would have been asked. But you chose right now to do it? You're a fool. And then you want to come call me talking about, no. And then one time, it was last year, Mother's Day. Like, he used to send me periodic texts on the WhatsApp, and I used to ignore them. So finally, I guess he was like, well, I'm going to hit her with this half-naked picture. And see if I get a response. And I did give him a response, but it was a pissed off response because I'm thinking to myself, you don't know what my status is. I could have been in a relationship. Here you are sending me this half-naked picture of yourself, wishing me happy Mother's Day. What if I was in a relationship? What if my man was using the phone? What if this picture popped up? And all it said was Happy Mother's Day. My man wouldn't have said, oh, okay, that must have been somebody she was dealing with a long time ago. Like, I was hella upset. I texted him, like, I was like, no. I was like, what is your problem? I was like, clearly you're not happy with the woman that you was cheating on me with. Like, what's your problem? Oh, I still miss you. I still think about you. Good. Think about me from afar, okay? Because that will be the last time you see me. That day, leaving your driveway was the last time you're going to ever see all of this chocolate. I hope you're living your best life.
Yeah, I don't cheat, so.
Sorry for you. You don't cheat. Yeah, I know.
I mean, if I get the inclination that, things aren't right, I'm out.
Well, that's good for you. But can you think of another lie? Damn. What time did we live on? It's 8:49 already. I guess I will call Jerome back in a minute. I'm trying to think of another lie. My ex, I've been lied to several times.
Why?
Ask those people why they lie. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other lies that I've told. Oh, the other part of it is there such thing as lying to someone because you love them and you don't want to hurt them?
Absolutely not. However, there's usually an exception to the rule. I just can't think of one. You got one?
I was about to say, like, I don't know how I feel about that question. Well, I don't know how to answer that question.
Would you ever want me to lie to you to save your feelings?
No, not to save my feelings. But I feel like when you're in love, I don't know. Like, oh.
If you love somebody, you want to be honest with them and tell them the truth.
Yes, definitely. But something may happen where you're like, you know what?
Let me lie to them.
They don't need to know that part of it. Let me just not include them on that or say that part because it's probably going to be devastating.
No. It's not going to be devastating because they know me. They know how genuine and honest I am. If I tell them that's what it is, okay, so this will happen. I took a picture from a girl at work not to hurt that girl's feelings. I didn't say I'm in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. I didn't say I wasn't in a relationship. I took the picture. She gave it to me. I took it. I didn't lie. I took it. I didn't give her the impression that, it was, she just wanted to give it to me. So I just took it. I mean, that's what she wanted to do. So I took it. So I get home. And I totally forgot I put the picture in a notebook, and my girl, was messing with the notebook, and the picture fell out. So she's like, "What's this?" I said, "Oh yeah, that's a picture of this girl. She gave me at work. She wanted me to have it. You like her? Look at her. She doesn't qualify. No, I don't like her. What are you talking about? I just told you what it was.
Not look at her.
You can't have this in my house." Picture. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Oh, it was in her house. You didn't tell me that part of the story when you
I was staying with her at the time. So, but I mean, even, okay, look, if I'm staying with you, regardless if it's your house, it's our house. So fuck all that. But
no, it's still my house.
Nah, fuck all that. So
no, it's still my house.
So she's like, "Oh, I don't want this in my house," and I'm like, it wasn't a big deal. I mean, honestly, I was about to tear it up, but since you have such feelings about some fucking picture that doesn't mean shit, now it's my personal property. It goes where I go. If it's out, I'm out.
Really?
People make a fucking big deal over nothing. Let's make a big deal out of it.
Well, first off, to be quite honest with you, why are you accepting a picture from someone you weren't even interested in? That's the person. That was your opportunity to be truthful and honest with someone when they're giving you a picture of themselves. If you didn't want it, you should
by taking the picture.
No, thank you. Well, first of all, nobody's giving me a picture of themselves unless I'm interested in having the picture. And if I'm in a relationship, the answer's gonna be like, no, thank you. You can keep that. I appreciate it. Appreciate the thought. Especially if you're trying to make it seem like she wasn't even attractive. Now, if she was attractive, you're like, oh, my this is a souvenir.
No. If she was fly, I'd be like, yeah, nah, I probably shouldn't take this because this could probably be misconstrued and get me in trouble. Which really it shouldn't, because if I said it was so, if it didn't happen or I didn't feel this way, then that's what it is.
Now, if that's not the back ass shit I've ever heard in my life, you're gonna accept a picture of somebody that you're not interested in, so you can get cussed out for somebody you're not interested in. But you will deny a picture of somebody that you actually are interested in, so you can actually save this.
Oh no! I mean, I wouldn't. If I'm with someone, I'm not interested in anybody. However, I mean, if you want to give me something, I'll take it. I mean, I might throw it away later or never see it again. But I mean, if you want me to have it, I'll take it.
So let me understand this. You accepted the picture of the girl because you weren't interested in her. And you didn't find her attractive at all. She came to me really sweet
and really innocent. And she really wanted me to have it. And I liked that she had balls. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this picture. So I took the picture. I stuck it in a notebook. I totally forgot about it. Take it 10 seconds later. So when it fell out, I was like, oh, some girl at work gave me a picture.
So you were more so concerned about about the girl's feelings versus the woman that you were dating?
Well, again, I didn't think about that at the time. But honestly, the girl that I'm dating, her feelings, if I said it was nothing, that should have been the end of the conversation.
Because you said it.
Because I said it, exactly.
Gotcha.
No. This isn't just anybody saying it. This is me saying it.
Right.
If I said, no, I don't want to fuck her, no, I don't want to fuck her. If I say, no, I don't want to fuck her, she's got a fat ass, she's got nice lips, I can imagine my dick in her mouth, but no, I don't want to fuck her, you should focus on the, no, I don't want to fuck her.
I'm sorry. That was a little too much for me. If you tell your girl, no, I don't want to fuck her, you want her to believe that you don't want to fuck her. But if you tell your girl, no, I don't want to fuck her, she got some nice lips though, that ass is fat, I wouldn't mind putting in her.
I didn't say that.
You just said
that. I said I wouldn't. I can imagine my.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can imagine your.
Right,
but why would you need all that extra stuff? Can't you just cut it? Because no, I didn't want to.
Right. I mean, the one way is the complete truth, and the second way is the complete truth. However, you should focus on the no, I don't want anything to do with her, and it being me telling you. There's been plenty of times me and my girl walked down the street and I was like, oh my God, she's got the perfect little jiggle. And then my girl would look at me like, yo, that jiggle is nice. And I'd be like, yeah, girl, you got taste. And then we go about our business like we ain't even had a conversation. So being honest with my girl about everything and then lying about some stupid picture of this girl, come on.
Yeah, but
I was insulted. She thought I would lie about it. Or that I was insulted.
She probably was insulted that you decided you had the audacity to bring that picture in her damn place.
Our place.
Was your name on the mortgage?
Regardless.
Her place. Anyway, so, like I said, you're going to accept a picture of somebody you weren't interested in and turn down a picture of someone you were.
This girl, okay, look.
However your brain works.
The girl, okay, so the girl was, not attracted to me, but I'm of course attracted to somebody. But the ball she had to come out of her comfort zone to give it to me, I didn't want to dull that down for the next guy she has, feelings for. I wanted her to still have that gumption to say, hey, I want you to have this. Now, what you do with it is up to you. I'm like, oh my God.
All right, so we need somebody.
I am so proud of you.
We need people to call in or send us a message. We want to know, what lies were you told in the past? What lies did you tell in the past? And were you able to forgive those lies? Obviously, in my situation, the answer was hell to the no.
So with that said, you don't want to be lied to. Why would you lie to somebody else?
Well, I lied to someone that I wasn't exclusive to regarding me not wanting to be intimate with them at
That was the only one?
That's the only one I can remember that stands out, honestly. Like I said, like, I'm somewhat like you, and I feel that's why we get along as well as we do, because we're the same sign. And we are loyal people. When I'm in a relationship with you, I'm in a relationship with you. So there's really no need for me to lie to you. I'm going to let you know I'm going here with this person because that's who I'm going with. If you happen to run into me out in the streets, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, she is with that person. If I'm, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to be honest about it. So if I'm in a relationship with you, you really don't have to worry about me lying because I'm not going to lie. Now, if I'm dating you, that's something different. You know, it's none of your business. So.
Okay. And to add on to the previous, okay, so I told her I was at work when I was at work. However,
so guys, let us know about some of the lies. Sorry.
However, I didn't tell her I was coming over here because she already felt some type of way. And honestly, I felt some type of way about that because I said we were just friends. She should have.
Can we call her?
No.
Please, let's go. Come on, let's go.
No,
so we're trying to set up this interview with his ex.
Oh my God.
Her code name is Batshit Crazy. You're going to be watching this episode soon. I know you are.
She's fucking crazy. She's liable to say anything about anything, and we won't. No.
So I'm trying to convince her
She's not.
to allow us to call her and have a conversation with her. Obviously, right. I'm going to have somebody else host that day because, you know, I don't want it to be like confrontational type thing and I actually want everyone to be able to tell their part of the story. And I feel like if I'm the one asking the questions, they may not feel comfortable like giving the correct answer. So I'm going to have someone come in that day to have that conversation with her. But I feel like that would be a great show. So to see if there's anything that she would redo or not do, knowing what she knows now about our relationship, knowing that we are actually friends, we never screwed each other. Maybe she'll probably be more understanding.
No, I don't think she would.
Well, of course, her name is Batshit Crazy anyway, so, moving along.
I don't think she's grown any. I think... Hold on.
We're talking about lies. And you should know this because you and her are together as well.
This is 2019. I'm doing things differently going forward, at least for the next month or so.
What you doing differently?
I'm not gonna pick the fucking phone up.
Get the hell out of here. Do you know the times this man told me he not gonna pick the phone up for this woman, and every time she called, he'd be like, well, I didn't know it was her. If it was a private number. Well, she's the only person that calls you from a goddamn private number. So how do you not know it's her? So this is her favorite thing. She'll call him from a private number and then hang up because he won't answer and then unblock her number, call him from her regular number.
Okay, look.
Why'd you just call from the regular number to begin with?
So, I mean,
and then he be pretending
there's
no. It's her.
Okay, so
hello.
So there's an app.
This?
I don't know what it's called, but you can change your number to something else. So you can have like a California number or a Colorado number, and I got licenses in all kinds of states for mortgages, and you know, I pick it up. And it's like, hey.
That was his excuse then when he was doing the mortgage. Ask him what the excuse is.
I mean, it's my phone. It's my number. I've had it for the last 15 years. I'm going to pick the number up and be like, okay, nah, this is not, you got to stop this.
Look at my face, guys.
Please, telemarketer, don't call this number anymore. It's my number. I don't want to change my number. So.
No one said to change your number. We just want you to admit, look, okay, she's crazy. I know it. She's no good for me. I know it. But there's something about her that draws me to her.
I would like for her.
Just admit that.
Okay. So, I pray, I hope.
Do you need me to oil you up?
That she grows.
Here's the part you're supposed to tell the truth, Rodney.
Past what she was, and I mean, when it's fun, it's fun. It's just.
Are we going towards the truth?
What am I supposed to be saying anyways?
We just want you to admit the truth.
What's the truth?
There's something about her that draws you to her. You can't seem to get away. You don't know what it is, but
I know what it is. It's a really nice spank bang.
Ew. That's a part of your spank bang?
Oh, see,
this
now,
part of
again,
it is part of the spank bang?
Again.
That's a big old X.
Look,
right here.
Again, very
sorry, bad
good
crazy.
girl.
Girl, you know you ain't cute.
In the bed, she is very pleasing. So, regardless of...
I have a question. How did you stay erect? Ooh.
Oh,
She's
there's
not
this
cute.
thing she does that I like... Again, you females are in your head more than us dudes, and...
No, you guys are the visual part. You guys are visual. We're mental when it comes to sex. You guys are visual, so how did you look at that and still stay erect?
Again, we were talking about preferences before and, exceptions to the rules. She's got a couple of things that are really, really...
Like what?
We're talking about lies. We shouldn't even go into this right now.
I mean, but this is good because I saw a picture of her and I had to jump back like, what the hell is that?
We really shouldn't be...
She had none of these.
This is gonna get into the whole sex conversation, and we're supposed to be talking about lies right now.
She had none of these.
However,
which you clearly said that you are infatuated with.
Right. But I really also like the little they got those mama nipples that poke through the shirt. The big ones that just poke through and it just.
Your taste in women is just like in the garbage. I think your ex-wife is like the prettiest.
No, she's not.
Who's the prettiest?
Belinda.
I don't know did you show me a picture of Belinda?
Yes.
Oh. His taste of women is in the garbage.
LaJuan,
which
when
is
I met
why
her,
I'm still trying to find him
fly as shit.
A girlfriend because
you grow up, you get you lose, gain a little weight here, and your body changes as you grow older. But back then, hell, you used to be fly.
Did you just try to play me?
Okay.
Did you just try to play me?
Okay, so what I meant was you used to be flyer than you are now.
Really?
I saw pictures of you.
Oh, I don't know what picture you saw because I feel like I'm fly as fuck right now. I'm 40.
This is the flyest?
Listen, I got a head wrap on. Okay? You can't judge me based on what I look like right now, but check me this weekend.
Oh, word?
Okay?
What's happening this weekend?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, I'm not... okay.
Anywho, but yeah, no, I to me, in my personal opinion, like, whoever dated me in my 20s sucks to be them because my 40s is where it's at. Yeah. Whatever I did in my 20s ain't got shit on what I'm about to do in my 40s.
LaJuan was so fucking fly that I walked past her and immediately regret not saying anything. I turned around.
Who?
LaJuan. Rodney's mom.
Oh.
I immediately turned around.
That discussion too.
And I know. And turned around and was like, look, and
can we just try to call Batshit Crazy just once to see if she pick up? Just one time. Just for the fans. Don't you guys want to hear him call her?
We're talking about lies, though. We're talking about lies.
And that's a whole bucket of lies.
That's a part of but hold up. What's up with Jerome?
Oh, we gotta call Jerome. Yeah. So you guys gonna let us know about any lies that you've told? Maybe you guys should. Cause I'm gonna read that in 1 second. I gotta think. There's a way we went live the last time, and I
over here?
did not have to turn it to the side. I don't remember how. But what? Can we do what?
I can't get those notifications over here.
No, how are you gonna get it from over there when you're on your page going live? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so
I can't have two of these up.
No. If you guys want him to call Batshit Crazy on speakerphone so we can have a conversation with her, or if that's a show that you guys are interested in hearing or seeing,
I don't think they're concerned about talking about Batshit Crazy. She's fucking no,
that's a good show.
That's fucking great.
I'm trying to get someone that I dated in the past to come on so they can give their idea of me as a girlfriend. But honestly, well, not even a girlfriend, someone I just dated, or it could be someone I was in a relationship with. I asked someone and he agreed. And he was like, are you sure you're ready for this? I'm like, yeah, I'm absolutely ready for this.
What's his code name?
Philly.
Word? Really?
Yeah. And he agreed.
Really?
But I think he's bullshit and I don't think he's going to do it. But he did say, he was like, to be quite honest though, you were pretty dope.
Were you?
I'm sure I had issues. Everybody had issues. But his text message was like, but honestly, you were pretty dope. I'll show it to you when we're done. I was like, yeah. I would say so myself. I only said that because when I'm in a relationship with somebody, whether it's a business relationship, friendship, whatever, I tend to give things my all until I feel like you're no longer deserving of that.
Then she stalks the shit out of you.
No. Then I stalk you to make sure that the lie that you told me is actually a lie, and then I drop you. And I won't say stalking because it's not like I'm in the back seat with the my glasses down and everything is blacked out and I'm driving and following you everywhere you go. My stalking is, I know where you
I'm
live.
gonna propose this
I'm
text
popping up without
30
telling you,
minutes
and
ago,
I'm like,
and I am going to
who
send
in
to
there?
you when I'm outside the house. I am going to call you and let you know this conversation
that I dated for 5
is
years,
20
he had
minutes,
a whole...
it's 20 feet long because I am at the door.
Say what
Open
again?
the door now. You'll see my face.
Say that again?
Who does that?
Say what? I missed what was you saying. Say that
Okay,
again?
so who calls somebody and lets them know that, hey, I'm outside right now?
I am not. I could guarantee you right now, when we get 1,000+ followers, you're gonna see a whole bunch of women that comment like,
"Oh, girl, this is a good idea. Try this."
No. First of all, we're not gonna gladly admit to it. Like, yeah, I did that. Probably to people. No. First of all, I'm not happy with what I did, but I'm just letting you know. But I did it.
You're good. If all you stalkers got together and made like
stalkers
and got together, you could write a book.
I am writing a book, but not all you stalkers. First and foremost, I stalk not so I can continue the relationship, so I can continuously stalk. I stalk to make sure that my suspicions are correct, and once they are confirmed, you're dead to me.
Okay, so I guess we shouldn't call it stalking. Maybe like investigative reporting.
There you go. I like that better.
Investigative reporting.
To be quite honest, a long time ago, I was actually thinking about coming out in my own PI firm because I was
good at
so
stalking?
good at it. No, not just stalking. I was so good at just getting the information that's needed.
Oh, you want me to give me the number? I got your number. What?
No.
Now I'm calling you.
Getting your number. I don't have a problem getting numbers. That's never been a problem for me. But anyway, since you said I was what? You said I was... I forgot what you said. Stalkers can be... Well, you know about stalking and how sexy they are because you like being stalked. You like being stalked by your batshit crazy
No, I
girl.
thought I'd like it. I don't like it. I know that.
Did I just hang up on him? My phone is retarded. Jerome, we probably gonna have to call you next time because I think it's 9:09 and I don't know what time we came on today. What time did we come on?
We got to stay focused on the lies.
I know, but sometimes the conversation takes different turns and we gotta entertain it if it's interesting. So what you gonna do?
What, call her?
She, for some strange reason, always seems to be the person that comes up when we're having discussions. Yeah, can we just call her? See if she picks up? Just for entertainment purposes.
My phone is way over there.
Your
we're
phone?
using it.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we're actually using it.
Yeah.
We can call her from my phone. She has my number.
A word? You think she'll call you?
She'll answer.
You got her number?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't have her number. I'm sure you know her number by
I don't
heart.
know it by heart. I know there's some... I know when I see it.
Well, you said she changed it 1,000 times.
No. It's actually, when it popped up a couple days ago, it was like the same number, 609-666.
Oh,
Something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have her number saved. But maybe one day we can call her and have a discussion with her. I'm waiting. Let me see what my cousin said. Maybe you guys should tell lies that you know the other tells. Oh, that we know each... But he doesn't... He don't tell no lies, so he said.
Hold on. Have you ever caught me in a lie?
No. I haven't.
And there was one time you thought I was lying. I wasn't.
Which was what?
Over some damn container with some cookies or shit in it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I feel like you finally told the truth about batshit crazy.
What?
I feel like that's the only thing you really lie about. Like, I feel like you don't want to be honest about how you really feel about her. There's nothing wrong. If that's who you feeling, that's who you feeling at. Just because I don't particularly care for her doesn't mean that you gotta stop feeling her. That's your boo.
No,
if I'm feeling somebody, ain't nothing you can say to me to make me not feel that person. I'm like, if you don't like them, that's your damn problem.
The conversations are frustrating. It's like you gotta pull teeth. Okay.
Well, that's because you keep trying to have conversations with her. That's not the part of the relationship that you enjoy the most. The part of the relationship that you enjoy the most is the other part. So maybe you focus on that.
No, I'm trying to not focus on that at all. I got resolutions I need to accomplish this year that I'm not gonna pass on to next year.
Oh, is she aware of these resolutions?
It's none of our business.
Oh, okay. Well, Jerome, we're going to call you another time because I think we came to an hour of our show. And
about like 7 minutes.
We have another 7 minutes? What time did we log on?
I think it was 18.
Oh. Well, I feel like I'm done. Are you done?
Yeah. Okay, so we got to talk about subscribing.
Oh, yeah. So, if you're following us, if you're following me on Facebook, I'll put the link to our YouTube channel in the description after I post this video to my page. We have a YouTube channel. We would love for everyone to subscribe to it, please. Also, if you can, share with your friends, comment below, ask questions. If there's any topics that you would like to hear us discuss, again, we allow you guys to call in. I don't know why you guys are acting all shy. Yeah, you're allowed to call in. You're allowed to ask questions, leave comments. If we can't address the comments at the moment while we're talking, because obviously this stupid iPad is rotated, and I think we were able to get it not to rotate the last time. I don't know how. But I always go back later on and reply to the comments. You guys know that because you'll see it. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, and turn that notification on so you'll know when we post our videos, because everything we go live on Facebook, we actually put it on our YouTube channel. So if you ever missed anything, you could, if you're not following me on Facebook, you can always revert to our YouTube channel. Sex, Love, and Lies podcast plus everything in between. Rodney says it's a long ass name, but I like it. Anything that you want to say?
Thank you for coming. God bless. Is that what it says?
Thank you for coming. Where they came?
Came to the
You mean
podcast.
joining us?
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Hopefully next time I show I won't have my head wrap on. It's so difficult being a girl.
I'll try to see if we can get batshit crazy on the phone, or we can talk about lies some more.
Let's tell them about some of our upcoming shows that we're planning on doing. One of our shows we're planning on doing, I think I mentioned I'm going to have someone come in that I dated. I don't know if he's going to do it. If he doesn't, I'll try to get somebody else. I feel like that will be a great show. Because since I think I'm such a fly person, maybe they'll tell you something different. The other show that we're thinking about doing, obviously, is to get his crazy ass ex to come on the show to explain why she's crazy.
And then she watches the show, she's like, nah, I'm not going to keep calling me crazy ass.
The bitch is crazy. So she can come on the show and